यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणपदे पदे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण जय वृंदादेवी जय तुलसी महारानी, जय वृंदादेवी जय तुलसी महारानी। जय वृंद जय वृंद जय वृंद जय वृंद। वृंदायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदिदेवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदिदेवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। वृंदायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदिदेवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। श्री वृंदादेवी तुलसी महारानी की जय।
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatadishatarine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrindam. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrindam. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrindam. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrindam. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Hare Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudana. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudana. Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana. Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana. Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Sita. Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Sita. Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita. Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita. Shri Rup Shri Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha. Shri Rup Shri Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha. Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunatha. Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunatha. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram. Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram. Jaya Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram. Gaura Sundar Jaya Nityananda Ram. Jaya Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva, Pancha Tattva, Jaya Pancha Tattva. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paribraja Kacharya Stotarasata Sri Srimad Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Paribraja Kacharya Stotarasata Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namacharya Hari Das Thakur Ki Prem Se Gaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaho Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Navadip Mayapur Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani Ki Shri Shri Nitai Gaur Sundar Ki Shri Shri Lakshmi Nrsimha Bhagavan Ki Bhakti Devi Tulsi Devi Ki Jamuna Mai Ganga Mai Ki Samveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Harinam Sankirtan Ki Sankirtan Jagna Ki Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Go Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Guru Shri Gauranga.
जय नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। जय नर हाँ? जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा। प्रह्लादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा। जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा। प्रह्लादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा। जय नरसिंहा श्री नरसिंहा जय जय नरसिंहा। प्रह्लादेसा जय पद्मा मुखा पद्मा भृंगा। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्। नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमामयाम्। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्। नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमामयाम्। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखम्। नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमामयाम्। Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadayini Praladadayini Hiranyakashipurvakshaya Hiranyakashipurvakshaya Shilatangkanakalaye Shilatangkanakalaye Ito Narsima Parato Narsima Ito Narsima Parato Narsima Yato yato yami tato Narsima Yato yato yami tato Narsima Bahir Narsima Hriday Narsima Bahir Narsima Hriday Narsima Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade Tava Kara Kamala Varinakam Adbhuta Shingam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Tava Kara Kamala Adbhuta Adbhuta Shingam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमल वरे अद्भुत सिंगाम ललिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु बेंगाम हरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभु नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल लक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की जय जय नरसिंह देव भगवान की जय भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की जय शिल प्रभुपाद की जय शिल गुरुदेव की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।
Hare Krishna, if everyone would sit down, then we can start the class. So we would like to invite Her Grace Champaklata Sakhi to please come and speak to us for the next 1 hour. She will be talking on our family business. How many of you know what is our family business? Does anyone know what is our family business? Our family business is making a lot of money for Krishna. But our money is coming from book distribution, right? It does not, of course we get donations and we have events and all that, but our main business is book distribution. So today Champaklata Sakhi will be educating us on book distribution. How many of you know Champaklata Sakhi? How many of you don't know Champaklata Sakhi? So if you don't know, you should get to know her very, very well. Because if you want to go back to Goloka and if you just associate with Champaklata Sakhi, you're going back. Because she's definitely going back. So today's Gaur Nitai dress you saw is done by Champaklata Sakhi and her Prabhu, Suman Gopal Prabhu. So they did the dressing in the morning, they went home, changed and came back again, and now she's giving the lecture. After the lecture is done, she'll have prasadam, and then you see her for hours outside Patel Brothers doing book distribution. Do I need to say anything more? So please take us back with you when you go back home. We're very, very honored to have her speak to us on this most important subject matter. And so for the next 1 hour, we will be taking our association and listening to her. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Shyam Prabhu.
1 minute. I forgot to introduce her. She is a very senior disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. If you all have heard of Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, he was one of the most intimate associates of Srila Prabhupada, served him so nicely for many, many, many years. He was the GBC, he was the chairman of the GBC, and unfortunately left us a few years back. But they are his disciples, and they also took second initiation from His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj. So they have two wonderful, wonderful sannyasis in our movement, showering them with their mercies. So that's another very big qualification. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Shyam Prabhu. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity to be here to serve our beloved Shishi Gaur Nitai and Shishi Narsingh Dev. I take each and every word of Shyam Prabhu as an inspiration and work towards it, since I do not have any of these qualifications. But we're just following all the seniors, His Grace Balabhadra Prabhu, Shyam Bihari Das, and many others. So we are following the process, and on our own qualification, definitely we cannot go back to Krishna. But depending on the mercy of my both the Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada and Vaishnava Association, definitely one day we'll make it back, all of us together. So thank you so much. So today the topic which I'm asked to speak is on our family business, merits of book distribution. Before we go there, I seek permission and blessings of my seniors and my biggest inspiration in my Krishna consciousness, His Grace Balabhadra Prabhu. He is Prabhupada disciple, and he has inspired many, many souls around not only in Atlanta, Philadelphia, all over US. Many souls, they have taken up to Krishna consciousness, and they all are performing wonderful Harinam Sankirtan everywhere under his association and guidance. His Grace Shambhi Haridas. In my very early years, I remember Sham Prabhu used to take us for book distribution in Ashford, Dunwoody, near Perimeter Mall. We used to go door to door book distribution. We used to go Suvidha grocery store. So whatever I speak, it will be all from the inspiration from our seniors. And please bless me and allow me to speak. And if I make any mistake, please forgive me. I am myself still learning a lot. I have a long way to go. So just offer your blessings to me so that I can become some instrument in the movement of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thank you so much. So before I start, as Balabhadra Prabhu asked me to sing a bhajan, and Prabhuji, if we can pull up the bhajan, Nadia Godru Mein Nityananda Mahajan. Yeah, Prabhu. Godru Mein Nityananda Mahajan. Can everybody see? Okay. Nadia Godru Mein Nityananda Mahajan पातियाचे नाम हट जीवेरा करान नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजान पातियाचे नाम हट जीवेरा करान श्रद्धावान जन है श्रद्धावान जन है प्रभु आज्ञाए भाई मांगिए भिक्षा बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्णा शिक्षा अपराध शून्य होए लहो कृष्णा नाम कृष्णा माता कृष्णा पिता कृष्णा धन प्राण कृष्णेरा संसार कोरो छाड़ी अनाचार जीवे दोया कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सार नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजान पातियाचे नाम हट जीवेरा करान नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजान पातियाचे नाम हट जीवेरा करान हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya De Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachat Desha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we will read the translation of this bhajan. It's written by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And can everybody see? Okay. Can we take turns? We can start with Prabhu. In the land of Nadia, on the island of Godruma, there's a big Namhatta. And in that Namhatta, what is Nityananda giving? He is giving the Mahamantra. He is giving the holy name which will take us freely back to Godhead. So it is up to us if we want to take the benefit. Namhatta is a place where everything is sold. If we go any place, it's a marketplace. So here in the song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur described that this is a Namhatta where there is no cost, there is no price of the holy name. And if we take up to it, we can go back to Krishna, and the only price we have to pay is our faith. And this is what is freely given by Nityananda Ram. Can we have somebody else reading second line? Jai. So, here it is said that Nityananda is begging everybody. He is holding the straw between his teeth, and he is begging everybody, chant the names of Krishna, worship Krishna, and teach others about Krishna. So this is what the topic we're going to discuss about, teaching others about Krishna. Can somebody read third? So he's saying, take the holy name without offenses. Krishna is your mother, Krishna is your father, and Krishna is the treasure of your life. So the faster we take up to this process of worshipping Krishna, inviting Krishna in our life, and telling others about Krishna, faster we can go back. Fourth one. So Nityananda saying, give up your sinful activities. So many lifetimes we have performed different kind of sins. Now, when this Namhatta is there and we are given the holy name freely, just chant, carry on your worldly duties, do whatever you need to do, 9 to 5 jobs, taking care of kids, doing our daily duties. But along with that, just chant the name of Krishna and preach others. So this, the purpose of this particular bhajan today is Bolo Krishna, Kaho Krishna, Laho Krishna's Naam, and then tell everybody about Krishna. So in the beginning, how Sham Prabhu mentioned that the topic today is our family business. Now the question arises, what is our family business? We all are Krishna's family. When we come in front of deities, if we tell Krishna every time just one word, Tava Asmi, it means, Krishna, I belong to you. Krishna becomes very happy. Because for millions of lifetimes, Krishna is waiting for us to turn towards him. But we are too busy enjoying sense gratification. But the moment we come in front of Krishna and we say, Krishna, I have forgotten you. Please forgive me. Accept me back. Tava Asmi, I belong to you. We become Krishna's family. So once we are Krishna's family, our only business is to tell others about Krishna, to help others to come closer to Krishna. Everybody in this world is a devotee of Krishna. But only problem is that everybody has forgotten, including us also. Sometimes we also forget. So we just have to remind ourselves and we have to remind others about Krishna. Can someone tell me here who is Krishna? Jai, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So those who are sitting here in the temple, they are very fortunate because they know who is Krishna. But others outside, they do not know who is Krishna. Whether they are from Indian origin, American origin, Russian origin, or any origin. People do not know. We all belong to him. Krishna loves us. But problem is again, we have forgotten. Now since we know who is Krishna, should we keep Krishna just to ourselves or should we take Krishna out the doors? What should we do? Suppose there's an IT job, okay, there is an opening and there is almost 10 to 12 openings and everybody has a circle here. So should we just let go that, sit quiet or inform others, oh, there is opening, you know, you can get a better job. If we keep just that to ourselves, what will happen? We are misers. We are kripanas. But the moment we find out there is some openings, we'll make some calls to our friends, we'll call our relatives, we'll let everybody know, oh, there are 12 openings. You can apply for the job. And we help them. Similarly, if we know about Krishna, it's our business. It is our responsibility. It is our family business to take Krishna out the doors. His Holiness Tamal Krishna Maharaj says that in Kali Yuga, people are too busy to come to temple. So we have to take temple out. We have to take Krishna out of the temple. And once we take Krishna out of the temple, those people will start coming to the temple. And then those who are coming to the temple, they can again go and take Krishna out and bring more people to the temple. Just imagine in coming 2 years, if maybe right now we are here 30, 40 people, and maybe in coming 15, 20 more minutes, we'll have 100 more people. So if 100 people take a vow that every month they will give one book out or talk to someone about Krishna. If 100 people do that once a month, just imagine how many people will start coming to the temple. And this Iskcon of North Atlanta temple will become very small. We'll have to look for a way much bigger temple. So it is our responsibility. It is our family business. Just imagine if someone is going outside and we have a bag, in that bag we have some small books or hardbound books like Bhagavad Gita or Chant and Be Happy Science of Self-Realization or Krishna book. And any of you is just walking outside a grocery store or at a gas station or at a shopping mall, and someone approaches, some devotee approaches that person, would you please take a book? This book will help you. This book talks about Krishna. I am sure you're very happy in your life, but if you have any stress, any anxiety, any problems, which we all have, this book will help you overcome those problems. Do you think that person will take the book if we approach them like that? What do you all think? Everybody looks happy nowadays, but we don't know what people are going through. Everybody have different flavor of problem. Govind Shyam Prabhu may have a vanilla flavor of problem. I may have a strawberry flavor of problem. Mataji may have a chocolate flavor of problem. But we all have problems. And this is what Srila Prabhupada talks in Bhagavad Gita, that there are 4 problems in our life. Does someone knows? Can any of the child say? What are the 4 problems in life? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, right? And Srila Prabhupada gives solution to come out of those problems. So if we reach out to any person outside and we ask them, please take a book, it will help you overcome your misery. It will help you overcome your anxiety, any stress you have. Do you think people will take the book? What do you think? Yes? No? 50-50. Shyam Prabhu is right. It's 50-50. But if we have faith in process, if we know what we are doing, what Srila Prabhupada has gone through to give us this, people will take. It's all about how much faith we have, how much strongly we are praying to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada's mercy is there. So when there is a book distribution, like we were discussing, suppose I approach anybody and I tell them, please take a book. There are actually 4 people involved in a book distribution. Suppose I take Mataji's example. What's your name, Mataji? Anushri. So Anushri, I'm going to ask you, Anushri, this is a Bhagavad Gita. Please take one, read every day, 1 verse, 1 page a day, and it will help you. Any problems you have, you'll be able to transcend those problems by taking the book. Now, in this conversation, there are 4 people involved. One is her, one is me, one is Paramatma in her heart, and one is Paramatma in my heart. Now, in this whole conversation, there is actually 3:1. Her Paramatma wants her to take the book. I want to give her the book. My Paramatma wants to give her the book. It's only her who has to make a decision, yes or no. So 3:1, very less chances that you will not take a book. I would say 25%. And you may not take. Highly possible. But if you don't take today, you will end up taking after 2 months. And the beauty of when you look at the book, you already developed a Agyat Sukriti. By touching the book, you get that Sukriti. You develop a great attachment for the book. So if not today, you will end up taking after a month or 2 months or 3 months. But highly chances are, like Prabhu said, 50-50 or even 75-25, you will take a book. So now you take a book. And then while taking a book, you're thinking in my mind, well, I'm too busy. I have kids, I have job, I have to take care of household duties. How am I supposed to read? I have no time. So you'll take a book and put it next to your couch or in puja room, and it lies down for some time. And then after some time, when you have something, when your life is much gloomy, when you are confused, you have no idea what to do, all of a sudden you'll remember the words of a devotee who comes to you and who tells you, well, if one day you have a problem, you open the Bhagavad Gita, you open Krishna book, and your solution is written. And that day, when you happen to read the book, you'll understand, oh, wow, I have missed out on something very important. I didn't know I'm a soul. I'm not this body. Like Bhagavad Gita 2nd chapter emphasizes on, we are not the body, we are the soul. What is the goal of my life? How can I overcome the problems which I'm going through? How can I transcend this material world? And that's when the spiritual advancement starts. Spiritual advancement start actually from the day one itself, when you see a book, when you touch a book. Because these books are not ordinary books. These are literatures. And they are coming straight from spiritual world. Prabhupada made it accessible for us. So that's the power of book distribution. If we talk about book distribution, we cannot speak anything or we cannot proceed anywhere until we talk about Srila Prabhupada. Who is Srila Prabhupada? Srila Prabhupada is right there in front of us. He's sitting and blessing us. He was born in Calcutta in 1896, and he was raised by his wonderful parents, and he became a devotee. He was actually a devotee of Krishna. In 1922, Srila Prabhupada met his guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And his guru gives him two instructions. One is go to West and preach, and second, distribute our literature. After 10 years, Srila Prabhupada took initiation in the year 1932. And Srila Prabhupada opened multiples of temples, goshalas, many preaching centers across the world. Now Srila Prabhupada did all of this, but what was the purpose of all of this? His order, the order he received from his spiritual master, go to West and preach. Take this message outside and distribute this literature. In 1939, Srila Prabhupada gets title of Bhakti Vedanta. 1944, Srila Prabhupada writes, edits, and types Back to Godhead magazine. I don't know how many of you have seen Abhay Charan serial. It is actually directed and produced by my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. And at one scene, when I was seeing, Guru Maharaj is showing in that serial, how Srila Prabhupada is distributing Back to Godhead magazines and how people are very neglectful. There were people who were giving good response and they were reading, and there were people who were very neglectful. But Prabhupada never gave up. Prabhupada kept on writing. Prabhupada kept on going to a point where Prabhupada actually fainted one day. So Prabhupada went through a lot just to bring us this literature. And during this process, one person, he saw Prabhupada and he told him, Prabhupada, these are magazines. Don't you think sometimes people just read or don't read and they throw away? But instead of magazine, if you write the books, books will last for hundreds of years and people will not throw away. Prabhupada, very humble, he did not think that somebody, a common man, is instructing me. He considered that message as his guru's message, and he started writing books. In 1959, in Vrindavan, Srila Prabhupada wrote commentaries and translation of Srimad Bhagavatam in English, 3 volumes. Srila Prabhupada used to sleep only 2 to 3 hours at night, and he would wake up at middle of night, 2 a.m., and he would write commentaries and translations of Srimad Bhagavatam. For what? To read himself? No. Srila Prabhupada wanted to bring this Srimad Bhagavatam to West. And before even he came to West, as some of you may be aware of, that Srila Prabhupada went through a lot of hardships to get on that Jaladuta, the cargo ship on which Srila Prabhupada came. He suffered 2 heart attacks and he came with trunk of books. He did not bring much belongings with him. I was hearing one class where Srila Prabhupada was saying that I am not bringing Bhagavatam with me. Bhagavatam is taking me to the West. That much faith in our literature, Srimad Bhagavatam, is impossible to see anywhere. So at the age of 70, He went through so much. Like I said, he went through 2 heart attacks. And he brings the Srimad Bhagavatam. And before he even gets down from the cargo ship, he actually sold Srimad Bhagavatam volumes to the captain. So in our line of parampara, of course there are many more book distributors we will talk, but Prabhupada himself is setting up an example for us to distribute books. Prabhupada himself started Back to Godhead magazine. And then Srimad Bhagavatam volumes. And after that, when Prabhupada came to New York, he was renting the storefront in New York. Over there also, it was very difficult for Prabhupada to maintain. At the age of 70, such an old age with no money with him, he was maintaining himself with book distribution. He was selling the books and maintaining himself. That storefront became so famous every day in the evening. So many Americans used to come because Prabhupada used to hold kirtanas there. There was loud chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra and discussion of these topics from Bhagavad Gita and Krishna books and Srimad Bhagavatam. And Prabhupada did all this not for himself. Prabhupada did all this for us. Now it is our responsibility to take this out of the door, out of the temples. From one storefront, Prabhupada made so many temples. I was reading some records today. By now, we have more than 655 temples across the world. Isn't that an accomplishment? Prabhupada says books are the basis. All this is from books. What was the purpose of opening the temples? The main purpose was to study and discuss and read this literature. Srila Prabhupada says, you study my books, you understand properly, then you go out and help others to read and understand and inspire many more souls to study this literature. Now we think, where is this coming from? Like, where is Prabhupada bringing? Of course, main is that Srila Prabhupada got the instruction from his guru that print books. I remember the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said, if you ever get money, print books. And Srila Prabhupada took it to his heart. He not only printed books, but he printed in more than 70 languages all over the world. If we go in Russia, we have a Russian Bhagavad Gita. We have a Urdu Bhagavad Gita. We have Arabic. We have all languages available in Krishna book. And Prabhupada actually was very happy. One time I was reading in Srila Prabhupada Leelamrita that in San Francisco, Keshav Prabhu, he was known as king of book distribution. He used to go out every day along with other devotees, and one time they distributed 70 Krishna books, hardbound. And when Srila Prabhupada found out, Srila Prabhupada wrote him a letter. He said, I'm very happy that you are distributing that many Krishna books. And the cover front of Krishna book is very beautiful. Rest assured that you will get millions of blessings from Krishna due to distributing Krishna books. It's very beautifully described in Prabhupada Leelamrita. And I was also reading in San Francisco how book distribution started before Keshav Prabhu distributed 70 books. I think 2 devotees went to fill up the gas in their car or truck, and they didn't have money, but they had books. So they asked the cashier, they educated the cashier on the books, and cashier really liked the books. And he said, can we have an agreement? We need the gas and you take the books. And cashier said, yeah, that will work. And this was the trick which they both learned. And when they came to the temple, they shared with everybody. And others got inspired. They said, oh, can we distribute books like that at gas station? Can we try? And the next day, 2 more brahmacharis went out. And they distributed books at gas station. After that, they tried grocery stores. And like that, before anybody could understand, there were almost 12 to 15 devotees going every day, not only to grocery stores, not only to gas stations, but to shopping malls, to door, street Sankirtan. They all started going. And Prabhupada was very happy to hear what is happening in San Francisco. So if they can do it, why we cannot do it? We can also do it. Each one of us is blessed and empowered by Srila Prabhupada. Like I said in the beginning, we know who is Krishna. So we are fortunate. But people outside do not know who is Krishna. And we have to go and tell them about Krishna. Now again, you all will think, why do we need to tell them about Krishna? What is the gain? What is the benefit? Why should we even tell others about Krishna? So, can we pull up that verse, Prabhu? Chapter 18, verse 68. Excuse me. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse 68, there's a beautiful verse. Can we all recite together? If it's okay with all of you. Ya idam paramam guriyam madbhakteshva vidhasyati bhaktim mai param kesha mame vashyati samshayaha. Translation. Can someone read the translation? Yes, go ahead. Wonderful. Anybody else want to read? Yes, Akshu. Yes, Krishna. Wonderful. Can we have next words, Prabhu? So, what is Krishna saying? If you share this knowledge with others, what happens? Let's see. Next verse also. Let's recite together. Na cha tasman. Translation. Yes, go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Please.
There is no servant in this world more dear to me than he, nor will there be one more dear.
Go ahead. Shreya wants to go. There we go. Krishna himself is saying in Bhagavad Gita, how can we become dear to Krishna? By keeping Krishna only with us, not by giving to others. Right? What should we do? Spread Krishna consciousness. And how do we spread Krishna consciousness? By taking this movement out, by taking these books out, by telling everybody about Krishna. That's what we sang in the bhajan, right? What is Nityananda Ram saying? He's saying, Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna. Right? Laho Krishna Nam. Karo Krishna Shiksha. So go out, teach everybody. Krishna himself is saying, there's no one ever dear to me than the one who shares this knowledge with others. Sometimes we may think, well, we don't have ability to make others devotee. We are not qualified, or we ourselves are not reading the books. That's okay. This process is pure. This literature is coming from Krishna himself. If book distribution goes way back, where Narottam Das Thakur, Shamanand Pandit, Jiva Goswami, Srinivas Acharya, they were our prime book distributors. And this is the transcendental literature. This is not an ordinary book. Any books we take, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Science of Self-Realization, Nectar of Instructions, wonderful book, Nectar of Devotion. All these books are our transcendental literature. They are powerful. They are actually time bomb. Prabhupada's all the books are actually time bombs. What do you mean by time bomb? An atom bomb, when we release somewhere, it explodes right away. Right? And it destroys. But books are known as time bomb because they explode over the time in the form of bhakti, in the form of devotion, which is sleeping in our heart. Our Bhakti Lata Bij is not sprouted. But the moment we connect with these books and connect others with these books, our faith becomes stronger. And we are able to connect with those teachings. These books are path of liberation for us. Liberation does not mean just Brahma Jyoti or Nirvana. Liberation means here getting free from our problems and actually connecting with Krishna. Experiencing Krishna in our heart. How Dhruva Maharaj experienced. How Narada Muni experienced. Similarly, we can also experience Krishna. This process is pure. It is given by our dear most Srila Prabhupada to us. If we follow the process, we can do it. Even a new devotee, anybody coming to the temple first time, if they take a Bhagavad Gita, pray to Prabhupada, go out, I guarantee they'll be able to distribute Bhagavad Gita. That is the power of Prabhupada's scriptures, Prabhupada's purity. So, like we discussed that this goes way back. And at the same time, if you see in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that I am the gardener. But that many fruits, I cannot distribute myself. I need help. Gardener can only plant the trees and grow the tree and the fruits come. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed as much as he can. But he clearly saying in Chaitanya Charitamrita, I need help. All of you need to come and distribute these fruits to others. And this is how we become an instrument in the army of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our weapons, our ammunition is the books against Maya. We just have to follow Prabhupada and our senior devotees and take this movement out. So let's discuss what are the merits of book distribution. Very first thing, it pleases the spiritual master. Bhagavad Gita says, we all have a lot of debt in our life. We take sunlight for free. We take rain for free. We take so many things for free. We have a debt of our parents. But if somebody becomes a devotee of Krishna, they actually do not have any debt. But then we do have a debt towards our spiritual master. Our spiritual master has gone through a lot to give us what he has given. And in order to pay that debt back, we must go out and distribute books. It will please Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada does not advise us to go, stay in Vrindavan and perform our bhajan there. This movement of Krishna consciousness is based on preaching, is based on going out and giving Krishna to others. And this is what will please our spiritual master. By distributing books, what happens? We spread divine knowledge. By distributing them, one helps remove ignorance and suffering in society. Even a single book can transform someone's life. And by distributing book, the one who receives the book gets Agyat Sukriti. What is Agyat Sukriti? It's like a causeless mercy. Only a Vaishnava can give. So many people are visiting the temple, right? And our beloved Sri Shama Mataji, she's always giving prasad to everybody. So she's always giving Agyat Sukriti to everybody. By developing Agyat Sukriti, what happens? We advance in our spiritual life. By distributing books, how do we advance? Now, that's a good question too. Okay, we are thinking we are doing it for others, or we are paying a debt to our spiritual master, or we are pleasing him. But how do we advance? Can someone think and reply? I want to see if somebody has a realization. How can we advance by giving a book to somebody else? Yes, Garima. We talk about Krishna, yay. Yes, we talk about Krishna. Our faith in the process becomes more stronger. What we speak, we actually put our full heart into it and speak. I remember I discussed many times this story with my children, and they would just read that Trinavarta when he carried Krishna in the air, and then how Krishna brought him down. So in Krishna book, we were reading that Krishna can become lighter than the lightest and heavier than the heaviest. I actually never understood that, even though I read few times, heard. But when I was actually preaching to somebody, I was telling during book distribution to somebody about Trinavarta, Aghasura, Kaliya, Bakasura. And I'm like, I have read it, but I don't think I have really put my full faith in it. So even now, sometime when I go out for book distribution, and there are days when Bhagavatam becomes all of a sudden very heavy, and I cannot carry. I'm like, Krishna, you became heavy when you had to bring Trinavarta down. So can you please become light? And then Bhagavatam all of a sudden becomes light, and I can carry and put it in my car. So by preaching to others about Krishna, or by distributing books, whatever we are reading, our faith becomes stronger. It's not that we don't believe. It's just that our heart becomes very strong accepting that fact. So this is how we advance. If we talk about Balabhadra Prabhu became a devotee because of a book. He took me one day to the spot in downtown on Peachtree Street, where he showed me how a devotee, Vaishnavananda Prabhu, he gave him a book. And this is how he became a devotee. And we have many of these examples in our movement. My spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj, he became a devotee because of the book Nectar of Devotion. He described that one day he went to take the book, and the devotees were out of Bhagavad Gita. So they thought, which is the most closest book to Bhagavad Gita in the same width or height and depth? And they said, Nectar of Devotion is very close, so you take this book. And when he started reading it, Guru Maharaj describes that for 2.5 days, he could not put the book down. He was sleeping with the book, he would wake up, he would read, again he would sleep, again he would wake up. And he was actually searching for a spiritual master. And after reading Nectar of Devotion, Srila Prabhupada actually went into his dreams. And this is how His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj became a devotee. His Holiness Devamrita Maharaj, he became a devotee because of the book. There are many such examples. where devotees became devotee. Our movement flourished because of book distribution. So books are actually vitamin for souls. When I go out for book distribution, I tell people, do you take 1 a day vitamin? They say, yeah. I said, well, that's for your body. What about your soul? You got to take one a day a page. 1 verse, 1 page a day. You must feed your soul. We know that analogy. I can discuss. If a person is drowning, and if we have to save that person, and he's wearing a beautiful shiny shirt, how should we save that person? Save his clothes, the shiny shirt, expensive shirt he's wearing, or save the person? Save the person, right? So similarly, what we have now is human body. We are trying to feed our body and save our body, but we have to start saving the souls. And that is possible only if we all take the endeavors. Book distribution is the most powerful form of preaching. It is pleasing to Lord Krishna. One of the we can take one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavibhiriditam kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadattatam Bhuvi Grinanti Ye Bhurida Jana. So gopis in the separation with Krishna, they are singing and they are telling Krishna that Krishna, only your katha can save us. Prabhu, can we have translation for this? Only your katha can save us. And very similar verse in Bhagavatam is Shunvatam Svakatha Krishna Punyam Shravanam Kirtanam Hridantasto hi abhadrani Vidunoti Suhurda Satam. Even there, it said the meaning of the verse is by hearing Krishna Katha. Shunvatam Svakatha Krishna. Punyam Shravanam Kirtanam. By hearing again and again. Or even speaking the Krishna Katha. Whatever impurities is in our heart, it gets destroyed. So that is the power of Krishna Katha. And if you take any of the Srila Prabhupada books, we cannot find single book which does not talk about Krishna. Each and every book talks about Krishna. From Bhagavad Gita to Krishna book to Srimad Bhagavatam to Nectar of Devotion. So here is the translation. Can someone read it? I want to see. Yes, go ahead.
The nectar of your words, the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in this material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly those who spread the message of Godhead are most munificent.
So who does not want good fortune in their life? I want to see any hands raised. Okay, how many of us wants good fortune? Including me. So what should we do? We should invite Krishna Katha in our life by reading these books, by studying, and also helping others to study and bringing these books in their life. Srila Prabhupada also says, what will your one lecture do? but the books are like Brihad Bhagavata, Mridanga. I was reading in Prabhupada Leelamrita that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, along with the Mridanga, he was putting the picture of the printing press. Am I right, Prabhu? And then he said, these books can be sounded in different parts of the world at different timings and can be heard more louder than Mridanga. Because Mridanga's sound can be heard only a block or 2 blocks. But these books will last generations after generations. We have many examples in our movement where book was meant for somebody, it went to somebody, and how they became a devotee, and not only that, they opened the temple. One of the story I remember, Russia. In Russia, the preaching has always been very difficult back in the days in the movement. And devotees did not even had the printing machines to print the books. So undercover, they used to go in the basement, somehow make the Xerox copies. Almost 10 to 12 devotees every day, they would sit, they would take the needle and thread, they would stitch it, they would bind the books, and then they will go out and undercover they will distribute. It was very difficult. And this was all because of the powerful preaching of Prabhupada just in 4 days. And they were threatened every day by the officers not to print these books, not to go out and tell anybody about these books. Sometimes they would say, what is in these books? Why you guys are so attached to these books? Okay, you print it, you read it, but why do you guys have to take it out? Devotees were thrown in the prisons. And there were times when these books were made, like with their hand, and these officers will come and destroy. And there was one such officer who thought, let me see what is in these books. Because these people, these devotees are not listening to us, so I must see for myself what is in these books. So he takes it home, and he thinks today evening when I go home, I will read it. I'll spend few hours. But he got busy. He did not get a chance to read. But over the time, his son read in Russia, and he became the temple president. And this officer is thinking, who to blame now? Should I blame myself? Or these devotees? Or who should I blame? So these books are powerful. I remember one such story, very beautiful story. I love it and I love hearing that story. One time there was a young person. He was very depressed in his life. He was sitting in his front yard of the house, like an apartment community. He was sitting and he was thinking, I have nothing to gain in this life. I rather commit suicide. And then before he was planning to commit suicide, he was holding his hands like this, and he's like, Krishna, if you are somewhere, talk to me. Tell me, what is there in my life to live now? I'm done with this life. So when he's holding his hand, all of a sudden, a Bhagavad Gita falls in his hand. And he says, oh Krishna, you're talking to me. He reads that Bhagavad Gita. He starts reading. His whole consciousness changes. He understands the purpose of life. He starts living life very happily. He starts inquiring, where is the temple? How can I go and meet the devotees? How can I be happy like them? And he became a devotee. And then one day, he was holding a kirtan program at his house. He thought, I'm so grateful and I should invite everybody. I should serve the Vaishnavas. So he invited his whole apartment community also. And at the end of the program, he describes how he was sitting in his front yard and he got Bhagavad Gita. And Krishna personally spoke to him through Bhagavad Gita and how his life is changed. So even when he was describing, there was another guy, older guy, he was listening. He said, well, I need to talk to this guy, but I can't talk in front of everybody. So when the program gets over, he takes him in the corner. He tells him, do you know where did that Bhagavad Gita came from? And this guy says, yes, I know. Krishna sent me. He says, no. Actually, my son went out somewhere shopping mall, and some devotees met him and they gave him a Bhagavad Gita. And I am an atheist and my son is in college. I don't want him to waste time reading Bhagavad Gita. So I told him, don't waste your time. We don't believe in all this. And I threw that Bhagavad Gita from my apartment complex down. And this is how you receive the Bhagavad Gita. So this guy, so he's telling him, well, I am the one who gave. Krishna did not give. Anyhow, I don't believe. But because you were holding the program, I'm here. So the guy who became devotee, he told him, well, you became an instrument. You are a book distributor. Because of you, I received a book. So all credit goes to you. And now you became dear to Krishna. So if he can become an indirect instrument in the hands of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why can we not become direct instrument in the hand of Mahaprabhu? Right? Can we all go out and distribute books? It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Vaisheshika Prabhu says there are simple techniques to go out and distribute books. And Balabhadra Prabhu, my inspiration goes to Balabhadra Prabhu and Shambhihari Prabhu. They taught me a lot of book distribution. But Vaisheshika Prabhu says, have a plan, go out, have a community together, go for Sankirtan. What is a Sankirtan? Kirtan means glorifying Krishna. And San means together. So when we go out together as a community and glorify Krishna, either in the form of chanting or distributing this knowledge, that is Sankirtan. So go out, have books, more you show, more you will sell. Be enthusiastic. And book distribution is actually fun. It's very adventurous. I personally have experienced, and I have heard so many others also talking about book distribution. Why is it adventurous? Because we cannot predict anything. Who will we meet? How they will respond? What we are going to say? Nothing is in our control. Krishna knows what we will speak and what will inspire that soul to take a book. And Krishna and Srila Prabhupada personally will put those words in our mouth. So what do we have to do? We just have to go out and be there. That's all. Like Vaisheshika Prabhu says, touch the pavement. That's all. We just have to go out. I remember one time when he was in Atlanta, I think 2 or 3 years back, he asked a question in congregation. He said, have you ever experienced that there is a book table and you just standing there holding a book and somebody has come and taken that book? And people, I was surprised when devotees came forward and they said yes. They did not utter a word. They did not even talk about the book. They were just holding the book, standing next to the table, and people came and took the books. So Krishna sends people. Srila Prabhupada will send people. It's not a coincidence. If someone takes a book, it's not a coincidence. It's Krishna's plan. It's Krishna's arrangement. I saw yesterday, I was outside here at Patel Brothers, and I was just casually giving book, asking everybody, and one lady comes. Out of all of those, one lady came, and she was so grateful. She said, oh, you are bringing Bhagavad Gita? I never had one. And I always wanted one. But I guess I'm too busy, so I never paid attention that I should get one and read. But thank you for giving me this book. I feel it's Krishna's arrangement. It is some divine plan has played a role today, and that's why I'm receiving a book. And I was so happy. I'm like, me standing outside is worth it. Krishna made me an instrument today. So if we talk about the ways of book distribution, there are many ways. Jare dekho tare kaho, Krishna upadesh, right? So I don't want to put Divya Mataji on the spot, but many years back, she also used to inspire me for book distribution. Every time she would go to a grocery place, Trader Joe's, Costco, Kroger, Walmart, she would have a bag and she would have the thin bound small books, and she would just give out on the checkout counters. Do you think you will like some books on yoga and meditation? And then she would just hand out. That's how simple book distribution is. Anybody coming at your house? Pesticide people, arrow exterminators, right? Repair guys. Anybody coming at your house? We can give them costless mercy by giving them a book. If we make it a point in our life, 1 book a month, minimum, that's the minimum. I know there are certain challenges going on nowadays. It's called as 1 book a day. 1 book a day. And I'm a part of that, even though I'm not able to do 1 book a day. But I'm always inspired to see how devotees throughout the world, they are joining in that 1 book a day program. And wherever they are, whether they are filling up gas station and the person who is filling gas, take a book. Grocery stores, shopping malls, movie theaters, workplace, as long as we don't annoy them. We can hand out books. And trust me, we'll get immense blessings from Srila Prabhupada and Krishna himself. There is no doubt. Prabhupada himself is saying in Leelamrita to Keshav Prabhu that you will get millions of blessings from Krishna. So if we are here in the West, in America, it is our responsibility. So I'll say just a small acronym. Share. Share this knowledge with others. S for sadhana. Make book distribution a part of your sadhana. How we chant every day. We follow 4 regulative principles. Similarly, part of our sadhana can be distributing books. Jare dekho tare kaho, Krishna Upadesh, everywhere. Any person we meet, we can give out. 1 book a week, 1 book a month. H for humility. Share, S for sadhana, H for humility. We have to approach people with our begging mood. We cannot force anyone to take a book, but we can beg them. And if we have a genuine compassion in our heart for those people, they will take a book. When we go out with Balabhadra Prabhu in downtown, all those people, they are suffering. They are suffering. They have no way to get out from these clutches of birth and death. But our going out and giving out books gives them a chance to come closer to Krishna. And sometimes people say, well, who is going to read? People don't have time. We have personally seen people reading the books in downtown. Right, Prabhu? Even homeless people. Everywhere we have seen. So H for humility. A, S-H-A-A for appreciation. More we give out books, more we will appreciate Srila Prabhupada's presence in our life, Krishna's mercy in our life, and presence of these books in our life. R for responsibility. It is our responsibility. Nobody has to come and tell us, but it is our responsibility to go out and give out these books. And last is E for enthusiasm. We have to give these books with full enthusiasm. One time, there was a disciple of Gopal Krishna Maharaj, and he told Gopal Krishna Maharaj that, Maharaj, we had one of the best display ever for our books. And for days we have kept that display, but the books are not moving. And I was so inspired just to hear Maharaj reply. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj said, our books goes out not by displays, by enthusiasm of our devotees. So if we are enthusiastic, we can give a book. And more we give, more we will get back. If we give Krishna, we will get Krishna. But if we become miser and keep Krishna to us, then it's not like a full benefit. So share, S-H-A-R-E. Please share books with others. And this is how we can please Srila Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, our spiritual master, and Krishna. So I will end the topic, end this discussion here. Sorry, I went overboard. Please forgive me. And I hope I'm able to do the justice with this topic. I was hesitating a lot to speak about this because the king of book distribution, His Grace Balabhadra Prabhu, is right here. And I'm speaking in front of him, so it's very difficult. But please forgive me if I made any mistakes and said anything wrong. So thank you all so much. Thank you.
So can we give a very big Haribol to Champaklata? That was such a wonderful lecture and so much to learn from it. So if you all want to share, as she explained it, the temple is here to help you. If you can't invest in books, we will give you all the books you need. Ultimately, the idea is to get the books out. So you all can take books from here. That will help the temple as well as give you your purification through book distribution. So as she said, it's a responsibility for everyone. So can we get the lights up now? We don't need we can get the lights on. Hare Krishna. Yeah, so I always wanted Champaklata to speak on book distribution. Her enthusiasm and her dedication is so infectious that sometimes I also feel like going out and distributing books, but my responsibility here keeps me so busy. I'm hoping that in a month's time I'll have more time to dedicate and sometimes go with Balabhadra Prabhu also downtown. I used to go before, but then after things got so busy, I somehow had to take a back step. But I'm hoping that I can start that all over again after I quit my material life, which is soon. So it's important. It's very, very important. Today we don't have any Sunday fee sponsor. So if anyone would like to sponsor, you can reach out to Madhurya Gopal Prabhu. But we do have one big celebration. We have a 45th wedding anniversary to celebrate. Do you all know whose wedding anniversary we are celebrating? Haribo. If any of you do not know, he is our regional secretary. He is our guide, mentor, and he is our conduit to the GBC as well. So it's an honor to be able to celebrate any event of his, a birthday or an anniversary. I wish Kandari Mataji could be here, but as we all know, she works. And so we will record it and hopefully Prabhu will share it with her and we will seek the blessings for both of them. Prabhu, please come. So this temple really became an Iskcon temple solely because of the efforts of Balabhadra Prabhu. He unceasingly, tirelessly worked very hard, very, very hard. I mean, he reached out to everyone he knew, all the way up to Kuladri Prabhu and Malati Prabhu and anyone he knew, everyone he got them to actually validate this temple that it should be an Iskcon temple. And so if you all remember on that most historic Rath Yatra we had, it's historic because in that Rath Yatra itself, the GBC actually declared it on a call that this is an Iskcon center as of today. So that was truly a very, for me at least, it was the I should say the validation of everything that we all put together, the effort all of us put together. And that we owe to Balabhadra Prabhu because he worked tireless to make that happen. And so as we all know, Balabhadra Prabhu loves cheesecake, right? So we made sure that his birthday cake was a cheesecake. So I would like to invite Balabhadra Prabhu to say a few words. in, in, with respect to his efforts to get us into Iskcon and all the things that have happened since then.
Hare Krishna. Wait a minute. I only said Hare Krishna. You have to say. First, I want to appreciate Champaklata. Gave a wonderful discussion on book distribution. Haribol. And I noticed that because of your book distribution, because of your dedication to going out and preaching, and so it comes through in your preaching. That's what happens. When you do it, you can speak about it with enthusiasm. Otherwise, it's theoretical. Book distribution, yeah. But because you do it, you know it works. I remember one time we were standing in front of her husband's previous store, and there was just different people going by. So there was a policeman. I never approach police people. And I'm just looking at her thinking, are you going to talk to a policeman? An African-American policeman on top of that. And that guy was so fascinated with whatever you said to him. I think you said, do you want to be happy? You want to have less stress? And he's standing there holding the book, and I was so proud of you that day, so very nice. And both her children, Krishna, Garima, come here. So she's talking about going out on book distribution. Also, Shambhi Hariprabhu's two children. I wish they were here. I put them here. Sujay and Poonam. So this guy was in his baby carriage, and I gave him a book to distribute, and he distributed the book in his baby carriage. So give him a big round of applause. Oh, you don't believe it. I have the picture to prove it. And Garima, since she was 2 years old, she's been distributing books downtown to any and every person. It was amazing. His technique of doing books, he would take the book and stand there. You taught him how to do it.
Me, right? No.
She's saying she started that process. Just standing there and not saying a word, just holding the book, and people take the book. So give them a round of applause, both of them. Haribo. So in reference to my wife and I's 45th anniversary, I have to give thanks to her, because without her sacrifice, he wants to stay because he wants a cake. Without her sacrifice, I would not be able to be here with all of you. She's been working, she just got an award at her job for 20 years of service at Home Depot. And that's not the first. She's gotten several awards for her dedication at Home Depot. But without her doing that, I could not do what I'm doing. In fact, when I was temple president in Atlanta, it was only because of my wife working that I was able to do that. Like Sham said, you become very busy. And I was full-time living in the temple president, but she carried that load. So please, on behalf of me, everyone, please give a big Haribo for Gandhari Devi Dasi. Haribo. Thank you very much. And please give your blessing so we can, I don't know about another 45 years. I don't know if I want to be here that long, but anyway, as long as we're here, we can serve Krishna. And on behalf of my wife, another devotee just not passed away. Today, they're taking her off life support. Her name is Utamu. She never got initiated, but she was very dedicated to Srila Prabhupada and this movement. And she was a regular donor, regular preacher. She helped me in a lot of ways in my urban preaching in East Point, different places. So on behalf of the devotees in Atlanta, the ones who know her, don't know her, I ask you to please raise your hands. And let's all say Hare Krishna for Utamu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Did you make this? Is it a cheesecake? Who made this? Who? Oh, you. And Anita Mataji, thank you for the cheesecake, right? It is? Wow, thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, Prabhuji talked about Uttam. She used to be a student in my Bhagavad Gita class when I used to hold it at the Discovery Center. that was for all Westerners. And so she used to be a student. So it breaks my heart to think that she's going to be leaving us. Really. She was such a wonderful person. She is such a wonderful person. And I feel a loss, personal loss actually. So I've been praying for her that Krishna, please take care of her. Please bring her into your service at your lotus feet. And so I know Prabhuji already did, but can we 3 times please chant Hare Krishna for her from the bottom of your heart, okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. May she have a smooth passage from her current situation to the spiritual world, and may she find shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna. As far as Prabhuji said about another 45 years, Prabhuji also told me that in his lineage, everyone has lived above 100 years. I believe you said your mother or who?
My uncle, my name is Benny Tillman. My uncle is Benny Tillman. So he lived to be 100 years old. He had his 100th birthday on September. He passed in November. But my aunt, who's still alive, will be 104 in July.
So Balabhadra Prabhu can have another 45, okay? So we pray very sincerely to Lord Krishna that we continue to have Balabhadra Prabhu's association, guidance and mentorship for a long, long time, for many, many years to come. And so we want to earnestly pray to Lord Narasimhadev to remove all challenges from his spiritual and material life, and that he give us association for many, many, many years. Can we raise our arms again and again chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this time for Balabhadra Prabhu, okay? And Gandhari Mataji, of course we want both. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So now we'll sing the happy anniversary for Balabhadra Prabhu and Gandhari Mataji. Happy 45th, can you all remember 45th anniversary for Balabhadra Prabhu and Gandhari Mataji both, okay? Ready? Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy 45th anniversary to Balabhadra Prabhu and Gandhari Mataji. Happy anniversary to you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll see you back again next year to celebrate the next and the next and the next and the next anniversary. And you'll have to stay here in this body, in this planet, to celebrate Balabhadra Prabhu's anniversaries. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. And next I have some announcements to make. So as you all can see, we are already preparing for Ram Lala to be here. Some of you may have come to know, but he is already in Atlanta. Okay? He has already arrived. But what's holding him back from our temple is the American customs. So we have to go through some formalities to clear customs. We are hoping that by tomorrow we will have Ram Lala with us. So already the preparations have started. The builder is already building the altar for Ram Lala. Josna is already doing all the decorations for the altar. And so we are very excited. This whole week is going to be very exciting because we'll be focused on bringing Ram Lala over here. So, having said that, we still need some support in terms of financial help. If anyone can come forward and help us, because this has turned out to be a very expensive experience, I should say. So whatever you all can afford, whatever you all can help, please come and see Vamsi Prabhu, and he will help you. Whatever you all can donate, that will be really helpful. So now, please come. We will be publishing the schedule for the entire celebration for welcoming Ram Lala. Now come and please take blessings of Lord Narasimha Swami, and we'll get the prasadam ready for distribution. Thank you all so much. Hare Krishna.